Yada, and welcome to another recap of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. This is season 3, and I'm Momma C. We're on episode 2, and joining me this time is my friend Sunita.
Hi.
Also known as
Coco Flash.
All right, so you might see her about wherever. Where's your haunt as of late?
Here and there.
Of course,
Taranaki mostly.
Yeah, and well, you're in rehearsals.
Yes.
For.
So we're doing the Rocky Horror Picture Show Shadowcast. We're doing a South Island tour in September, starring my drag sis Erica Flash, who you can also see at Kalutsi. And she's playing Frankenfurter, and we go on tour from the 20th of September to the 30th.
All right, cool. So keep your eyes peeled, or make sure you Google that to see for those live performances coming around. And with any luck, maybe come to the North Island.
Oh, definitely. We're based in the North Island. We just need to make the time. So go to www.rockyhorrorshadowcast.co.nz.
Great. Okay, cool. All right, so on with our recap. Okay, so we open up the show, and this is post-Amel's elimination, and her mirror message says, "Glad I got to be here while we all loosened up and got to know each other. See you soon. XOXO Amel." We had to say farewell. Then the queens, of course, they chat about the night and congratulate Hollywood for the well-earned victory. That was really good. Yeah.
She nailed it.
Yeah.
I loved watching her posts and the story behind why she did what she did, and the character and the outfit was great.
Yeah, it was. All right, so then Rita says they didn't get Ashley's pride in their costume, and which I thought was funny, because then Ashley says, "And yours?" Now, I mean, that's a fair point, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
Because Rita was wearing a bodysuit and a sash, so,
yeah.
you know. And then she said that hers was supposed to represent the gay man's flag. Is that what she said?
That's right, yeah. It's her interpretation of that.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
Which is also like her interpretation of that is also my interpretation of going to the beach. But anyway, Rita then says that she thinks Ashley's being a bitch. But, I mean, Rita sort of brought that on herself, I think, by saying that they didn't get Ashley's pride. Yeah. So anyway, I mean...
Pots and kettles and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, kind of. You had to expect that was coming if you were going to start dishing it out.
Yeah.
It's a new week in the workroom, and Isis is hungry for a win. Hollywood asks Ivory how they plan to stay out of the bottom this week. Ivory says they're just going to be loud and gay and just have a great time, which, I mean, that's what you should be doing anyway. Yeah. Floor asks if Hollywood and her really made her feel like shaken, if that really affected her, and so Ivory says, yeah, it did. And then she goes on to explain that, she was already in her head. But, you can see that happening because everybody's going to feel very vulnerable, I think.
Heck, especially in your first meeting with everyone,
Yeah. So it just kind of threw her. And then Hollywood thinks that it's just an excuse, that she wants someone to blame. She was just in her head. It's that inner saboteur thing, right?
Yeah, Rue loves that.
Yeah. So Flora starts to speak and stops, being a bit shady. Everyone says, "Go on, finish what you're going to say." I don't know. Ashley then says something to the effect that the girls who were helping her were in the top. Helping is, first of all, that's a very loose term there. Helping.
Yeah.
So Rue enters and says they're going to do a sexy selfie, and in... like boudoir drag, but like they have 20 minutes to get into boudoir drag. They go through their shots, so everybody has their little selfie. Well, the winner ends up being Gabriella. Yay.
Oh, I love Gabriella.
I do too. I know. I was gushing last week.
Adorable. I know.
I know.
I just think she's just so genuine and just so lovely. I mean, I dig her.
Me too, so much. That's my next T-shirt I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get Gabriella. So she wins a custom jewelry set and a $1,000 gift card from Amped Accessories. So, yay! I know. I was so happy for her.
Yeah.
Rue says they're all invited to Muriel's wedding. They're going to have to get something to wear, and they'll have to make that out of Muriel's bedding.
You're terrible, Muriel.
No, you're terrible. Ivana and Isis, they begin like basically sewing right out the gate. You know, they're like already into it. Rue comes in with
Raven.
Yay! I love Raven.
Oh, she looks so good.
I know. Yeah, I know. Oh. So yeah, so they go around and they talk to the different queens and go over their outfits and that sort of thing. Rue was asking Bumpa about the presentation, on the runway, and then like she's like a drunk queen, just like
I just love her because she's just like one of those older queens and like
classic.
Yeah. They're all like catwalking and then she's just coming out like this.
I know.
It's adorable. It really is. She's like the drunken auntie at the marae,
I love her. All right, so then we see them all sewing. There's like some sassing between Ivory and Ashley.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Well, I mean, they both are using the same fabric. So, it's one of those we'll see kind of things.
Yeah.
Flora seems to be struggling a bit, but Isis is like helping everyone. I don't think there's anyone she didn't help, was there? No, I don't think Bumpa got help because Bumpa seemed really like against anyone having help.
And Gabby did say that she didn't want to ask for help.
Right. Bumpa and Rita talk about the fairness of that. Oh, they talk about their like long-term relationships, those that are married or they've been long-term partners.
Yeah.
How long? Bumpa's been doing drag for over 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. She's one of those legendary ones. She gives me the same vibes as local Auckland legendary queens like Bucky and Testicle and all that sort of stuff, and Chanel Da Vinci. Like she's up there with those guys. I love that. Yeah, same sort of vibes and just so nurturing as well. So I love that.
Yeah. Isis is really wrapped to wear a wedding gown and shows a picture of when they were a kid. Like they're wearing a wedding gown, like a kid's kind of thing, right? Yeah. I'm really excited to be able to wear an actual wedding gown. So, yeah, how cool is that? All right, so now it's time to go to the main stage. Rue enters, of course. You like the fringe.
I kind of did at the top, but it kind of just widened her a bit in the waist and the bottom. Don't know, but I like purple. Purple's Coco's vibe.
Michelle, what do you think of Michelle's hair tonight?
I loved it.
I did too.
Yeah, I did. I do. I love the curly-ish.
Reese, of course, and then our guest judge, Maria Thattel.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like former Miss Universe from Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's stunning. Yeah.
Right. She is. It's time for the runway. The category is Muriel's bedding. First, we have Monster-in-Law Ivana Drink. Now, I don't think Ivana could ever look ugly.
Oh, she's gorgeous all the time.
All the time. Boy, girl, all the time.
Yeah.
So hot. You can see why Anita put a ring on that.
When I've known her for years and years and years, and even in the start, she was stunning.
Oh, I know.
And she's just like tweaked and refined, and she's just like, mwah.
And looks good in any hair color.
Lucky cow.
But we love her.
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah. All right, up next we have Flower Girl Rita Menu.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't look like scraps. So I mean, she put the dress together fine. It was a nice little dress, and it looked like something like a little girl would wear. But the hair wasn't right. I didn't like the hair.
Yeah. Not drag enough. The hair. Yeah.
All right, and then up next, the jealous sister of the bride, Ashley Madison. I mean, I'm just saying it looked a little shoddy. I mean, I'm no perfection.
Yeah.
But, Then we have a bride, Ivory Glaze, kind of goes down sort of the wearing red because, well, I mean, red is like a good luck color for some cultures.
She mentions about the Chinese auspicious colours of the wedding, and the same with the Indian side, but yeah. But I thought the way that I kind of described it, you know how you make those cakes and you put the doll in it, and it's like a skinny little ass doll, and then this like she looked. It was just like, yeah, and then that.
The visual is great. I love
Yeah,
it.
that's all I could think about when I saw that, because the waist was like off, and then it just went blur. So, yeah.
Okay, so there you go.
Cake.
It's cake.
I want cake now.
Okay, all right, up next we have, Monster-in-Law, Bumpa Love. I
Oh.
love her.
She's awesome, and everything about it. I loved that whole dress, like, and all the accessories and the fascinator and the purse.
Everything. It was just, it was just, the details were
Yeah.
amazing. And just like classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just,
And because she is an older queen, you know, she'll go for the older character, and she suits it. It's great.
and she looked smashing.
Yes, she did.
Yes. All right, now we have another flower girl, Hollywood Star. Now, I don't get flower girl. I get like wedding guest, maybe.
Yeah, totally guess.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
didn't get flower girl.
Yeah.
But I mean, she looks great.
Yeah.
It's hard to.
The thing I have to say is the hair. Again, like the hair, like long straight hair. No updos. If you're in the wedding party, you've got an updo most of the time. So
that is accurate information. If
Yeah.
you've ever been in any wedding ever,
Yeah.
it's
Even
always updo. Even the little
the
kids
little
have
flower girls
updos.
have got
Yeah,
little updos, you know.
Oh, yeah,
You
for
You
sure.
gotta do it. Yeah.
definitely. All right, okay. One of my all-time favorites up next is our caterer, Gabriella Labucci.
See, I love the cleverness. I love thinking outside the box. That's kind of what I would do. Like, I'd just go like, yeah, the wedding party, boring. Everyone's going to do that. I'm going to go for something out there. I actually think she looked more like the wedding singer than the caterer. Like, she could have gone for the wedding singer.
Yeah.
That would have been quite cute.
Yeah. But, oh my God, everything. I love the hair. I love the makeup. I love Gabriella.
I do. I think she's amazing.
Yeah, for sure. The beautiful bride, Isis, Avis, Loren. Oh my goodness.
That was amazing. Like,
Yeah.
hands down, really, it was the only bride look.
Yeah,
The
and
rest
complete
were
with veil.
bridesmaids and all that sort of, yeah.
I love the pink satiny, like,
yeah,
oh,
accent, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't like the eyes. The eye makeup was
Yeah.
too heavy, but, I mean,
Yeah, the makeup just was not it.
no, but it was a design challenge, so, and that dress was stunning,
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And then we have Floor as a ring bearer, which I thought that was a great idea to do something different.
Yeah.
But that dress was really cute.
I loved the dress. You know,
I'd say it's probably more a wedding guest.
Yeah. Yeah.
But really cute.
I loved it. It was very, you know, it's elopement to Rarotonga guest. It was really, I loved that dress.
It was
Yeah.
really cute. Yeah, she did a good job too. All right, so all the queens are brought forward on the runway, and Ru calls forward Ashley, Gabriella, and Floor, and they're all safe. So that leaves our tops and bottoms, and so they go through and talk to them. Ivana drink. Michelle likes her cape, but she says she should have pressed it. Yeah, there was some wrinkle bits there.
Yeah.
And said she also should have lined her gown, but I think that probably was a time issue.
Oh, that would be so hard. And she admitted that.
Yeah, but they said she was cold and stiff, but she was like being like sort of the angry mother of the bride. So I got it.
I got it too, and
Yeah.
Reese did too.
Yeah.
I totally got the vibe that she was giving
Yeah.
there. Maybe it's a culture thing, and you know, Kiwis and Aussie thing, and the Americans just didn't quite understand it. But I
I got it.
Yeah, but you're so Kiwi now.
Yeah, well, that's true. I've lived here a long time. So. But yeah, so
Yeah.
I bought what she was selling, and
Totally.
Ivana would look good probably in a potato sack.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
totally.
she's so cute.
I can tell she's nervous as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's cute.
So Rita Menus up next. Michelle says, she should have had flowers. Well, I mean, that was like
Yeah.
the obvious forget
Yeah.
there. But I think she was getting ready to do them, or somebody said something about that. I think it was
Bumpa
Bumpa
said
mentioned
something.
that.
Oh, you were making them, but
Yeah, you're like, this
didn't do it.
close.
Yeah.
She needed that kind of show where she was a flower girl. She needed more hair to balance out her body shape. Which, I mean, yeah, that's one of those things. I mean, her hair was cute, and it was done in an updo,
Yeah.
wedding.
Yeah.
So that was good.
That was
But
good.
it should have been bigger, more drag, really.
Yeah, because she's got broad shoulders and things like that, so we just want to.
Yeah. To
That's what a lot of
go
queens
shape.
get wrong as well when they're doing their looks.
Mm.
Like, that's why I hate flat hair.
We've got Ivory Glaze. Michelle says the presentation was adorable. She did a much better job as far as that goes this week.
She did.
Yeah, but her waist on her dress was definitely too high. And they even said at first when she came out, they thought she might have been doing like the mock pregnancy kind of thing, you know, because the dress was red. She could have pulled it off.
Yeah.
She could have tried to stuff, you know, a little something up there to look like she was up the duff, and
Yeah.
you know, and could have played it like, you know, shotgun wedding type of thing.
Yeah.
Which I think probably if she had done that,
Yeah.
she would not have been.
She
in
was
the
quick
bottom.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I always have those thoughts too late too about stuff. So yeah. Oh, and they said that her boobs were uneven.
Yeah, well, you could see in the dress it there was a bit lopsided where the V was. It was kind of like a bit.
I'm a little lopsided.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So up next we have Bumpa, 20 plus years in drag. I mean, it says it all, doesn't it? They loved her details. I mean, she's a classic queen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
To the Nth Degree, purse, jewels, fascinator, everything. Loved it.
Yeah.
Hollywood, not really a flower girl, but they loved what she was presenting. And, you know, she's really good on the runway. So, you know, she sold it. They bought it. Probably not someone you'd want to come to your wedding because, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, she's going
she would
to
take your man.
And she'd upstage everything.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And, I mean, they made it clear that Isis pretty much helped almost everyone.
Yeah.
We won't say everyone, but almost everyone.
Yeah.
We commend Isis on her. I mean, she looked beautiful.
It looked like an actual dress.
Oh, yeah.
I know
I mean,
it was an actual dress.
it was an actual
but,
dress.
you know, something that you would actually go and buy. And the fact that she then helped at least 3 other people in that time.
Oh, I think there was more,
and
but
still,
yeah.
It was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, Michelle said her eyes were too dark, which we all agreed on then. Yeah.
The makeup was not good.
Yeah, but it was a design challenge, so that was the main thing, and she looked absolutely just stunning. They're dismissed. We have a moment of Untucked because, you know, we really have not much to discuss, really.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley's relieved to be safe after being on the bottom last week, which, fair point, I would be as well. They speculate that Isis will win, which, I mean, that was the overall feeling. Ivana feels disappointed, and, you know, she starts to have a little bit of cry. I start to get upset, too, because I'm like, no.
Bloody Anita, don't say things as jokes.
I know. I know. But, I mean, to be fair, she was joking.
I know.
Because, I mean, bless her. Guess who got sent home during those challenges?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But that would be where I would totally go home too, probably. She says if she has to, she'll be ready to lip sync. You know.
And I can tell you, Ivana will be a lip sync assassin. Yep.
Shh.
I think she would blow them all out. I'm just being biased though because
Yeah, I know you are.
because I love her.
Yes. Rita feels nervous. Yeah, as to be expected.
Yeah.
So anyway, the judges, they chat about everybody. They weren't getting the flower girl thing with Rita. Presentation wasn't up to par. Ivory, the proportions were off, but the performance was good. Bumpa, they loved her. Ugh, of course. Hollywood, they say she has, you know, that confidence, you know, and she just sells it. Isis, beautifully done. She has great follow through. And the only diss was like the eye makeup.
Yeah.
So they come back, and Isis wins. Yeah, surprise! Kills the priest.
Yeah.
So Isis wins a $2,000 gift card for Shoe Me.
Lots of shoes.
Lots of shoes. Bumpa is safe.
Yeah.
Hollywood is safe.
Yeah.
That leaves us with Ivana, Rita, Ivory. Ivana is safe. So that leaves us with Rita and Ivory. So then we suddenly see Ivory starting to look like she's getting ready to faint.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden people start running up because she does end up fainting.
Yeah.
I know. And then, but who is probably standing there going, what is happening? That's poor Rita. I felt so bad for poor Rita. Rita standing there like...
That would be the most nerve-wracking situation to be in. Poor little thing.
I know. Oh, gosh. I was so scared for her. But then, so they give some little timeout so Ivory can sort of, gain her composure. But they come back. But Ru says, you know what? We're going to stop the show now. And next week we'll start the show with Lip Sync for Your Life. So between Rita and Ivory. So that's where we basically ended.
Yeah.
So till then, everyone's still present. And next time, the queens will star in The Fake Housewives Down Under.
Oh, that's going to be mayhem, I feel. But, they've got another week of wondering who's going home, Rita would be shitting herself. Imagine, she's probably still standing on that stage right now, wondering, what do I do? Poor thing.
That wraps up our recap for this week for RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under Season 3. Thanks for joining me, Sunita.
You're welcome. It was fun.
Yeah. And I'm Momma C. And until we see you again, have a great day, wherever you are.